After getting murdered by my own wife and best friend, I found myself standing in line at the Underworld registration desk. The ghost official asked me which family I wanted to reincarnate into. I pointed to a couple in the Book of Life and Death who were mid, and smiled, cold as ice. Right there. I'm gonna be the product of their love. The official froze, then tried to talk me out of it. Bro, they literally destroyed your last life. You're carrying way too much resentment. Being reborn as their kid could wreck your whole next life. I just laughed and waved him off. Nah, I'm good. This time around, I'm gonna be the best, most grateful son they ever had. Next second, everything spun. A loud cry rang out, and just like that, I was born as Ye Tian, son of my enemies. A nurse wiped me down and carefully carried me over to that man. Congratulations, Mr. Ye. Congratulations, Ms. Lu. It's a healthy baby boy. I'd listen to those lungs. Ye Long, my former best friend, was beaming, reaching out toward me with shaking hands. Come here, son. Daddy's got you. His voice was trembling with satisfaction, like he'd finally gotten everything he ever wanted. But the second his fingertips touched my skin, I let out the most blood-curdling scream of my entire existence. Dad? Him? Yeah, right. My screaming shattered the warm mood in the delivery room. The nurses and doctors jumped. Ye Long nearly dropped me on the spot. What's wrong? He was fine just a second ago. A nurse quickly took me back, and the moment I was out of Ye Long's arms, I went quiet. Then, from the hospital bed, came Liu Ruyan's soft, exhausted voice. Let me hold him. The nurse brought me over to Liu Ruyan. Looking at that face, the one I once loved with everything I had, my heart went cold. She gently pulled me into her arms and I stopped fussing immediately, just shifted into a comfortable spot and drifted off. Night and day from how I'd been acting. Ye Long's face scrunched up. Liu Ruyan laughed. She kissed my forehead, eyes full of that warm, glowing maternal love. See, he loves me. From then on, the moment Ye Long came within 3 feet of me, I'd set off like an alarm. And if he tried to pick me up, full on flailing. Within a month, Ye Long's face was covered in fresh scratches over old ones. Rumors quietly spread through elite circles. The Liu family's little prince just didn't get along with his father. That night, after I scratched the corner of his mouth one too many times, he finally snapped. He shut the door and screamed at me in my crib. What is your problem? Are you a demon? Why is it always me? I just stared at him with my big, wide, innocent eyes. Yeah, I am exactly that demon, and I'm here to collect. When I didn't cry, Ye Long slowly came back to himself. He took a deep breath like he was trying to talk himself down. You're just a baby, you don't know anything. Then hand trembling, he reached for me again, like he needed to prove something. Right then, the door swung open. Liu Ruyan walked in holding a freshly made bottle. She saw her husband, face twisted, reaching toward their son and lunged forward, pulling me tight against her chest. Ye Long, what are you doing? Ye Long shot back in desperation. Nothing! I just wanted to hold him! Liu Ruyan calmly soothed me, then spoke to Ye Long without even looking up. If you don't like him, stay away from him. From now on, let Aunt Zhang handle it. After Liu Ruyan stripped him of his parenting role with just a few words, Ye Long's place in the household completely fell apart. The once confident trophy husband had become a father nobody needed. Liu Ruyan grew colder by the day. My grandparents treated him like he didn't exist. The only time he was allowed to hold me was at family events, just for show, playing the loving father. Meanwhile, I grew up surrounded by everyone's love, and by 3, I could string together a few simple words. Every single one was calculated. Around my grandparents, I was the sweetest, most well-behaved grandson. Around Liu Ruyan, I was her precious little clingy baby. Around Ye Long, I was his worst nightmare. When he tried to feed me, I'd wait for the exact moment he turned around, then knock the bottle over and point at him, screaming at the top of my lungs. Hot! Hot! When he read me bedtime stories, I'd wait until he was halfway through, then burst into terrified sobs, pointing at the empty space behind him and screaming. 1 time, 2 times, Liu Ruyan still defended him, but the more it happened, the more her expression shifted. From defending to doubting to flat-out irritation she couldn't even bother to hide. One day, Ye Long had just wrapped up a video call when my grandma walked in, face like stone. Ye Long, come with me. In the living room, Liu Ruyan and my grandpa sat there dead serious, and I was pointing at a tiny red mark on my thigh, sobbing like the world was ending. Grandma got right in his face, shaking with rage. You did this again? I asked you to watch the kid for 5 minutes. Look at his leg. You pinched him. Ye Long saw the mark and went completely blank, because he knew that was just me bumping myself on a toy. But to everyone else, it was solid proof that he'd been abusing his own child. Mom, that wasn't me. I didn't do anything. He was sweating bullets, eyes darting to Liu Ruyan. Ruyan, you have to believe me. Why would I ever hurt my own son? Liu Ruyan didn't even look at him. She just kept her head down, softly cooing at me. Shh, baby, stop crying. Mommy's right here. Her silence cut into him like a knife. He lost it. Liu Ruyan, say something. You think I did it too? You really don't trust me at all? At that, Liu Ruyan finally looked up. Her eyes were ice cold. How am I supposed to trust you? He's 2 years old, and what reason would he have to lie? Ye Long, I get that you're stressed, but you don't take that out on the kid. I didn't... Ye Long couldn't find the words. His eyes were turning red. And there I was, lying against Liu Ruyan's chest, sniffling, looking pitifully small, staring at him with cold, clear eyes, full of nothing but mockery and hate. Ye Long froze. For the first time, a wild, terrifying thought crept into his mind. Something is wrong with this kid. After that, he stopped coming near me. He'd actually flinch away. And his eyes, alongside the hate, now held something new. Fear. The home he once saw as his ticket into the elite had become his prison. Then came Grandpa's 60th birthday bash. The banquet hall was packed, buzzing with energy. I was dressed in a tiny, sharp little suit, held in Grandpa's arms like a little VIP, soaking up compliments from everyone. Yilong was in some expensive custom fit, wine glass in hand, forcing a smile as he worked the room. But I knew what he was after. One shot to prove what a great dad he was and win back some respect. Sure enough, when they cut the cake, he picked up a little slice and walked straight toward me, cool and steady. Tian Tian, my baby, come here, Daddy's got some cake for you. He figured I wouldn't embarrass him in front of a crowd. Too bad. I'd been waiting for exactly this moment. I wriggled out of Grandpa's arms and scrambled backward like I'd seen a monster, face twisted in pure terror and rejection. No, no! I screamed it out in my best toddler voice. Yilong's smile froze. Every single relative turned to watch. He panicked and stepped closer, trying to grab my hand. Tian Tian, it's okay. Daddy won't hurt you. That was my cue. I shot my little arm straight up with everything I had, pointing dead at his face, that guilty, twitching face, and screamed, one word at a time. Bad man, he hits me. The whole room went dead silent, staring at me, then at Yilong, who had gone white as a ghost. Hits? Did that kid just say hits? No way. Yilong always seemed so put together. He hits his kid? Whispers crashed through the crowd like a wave. My grandparents snapped into action first, pulling me close, rubbing my back. It's okay, baby. Did you have a bad dream last night? Yilong completely broke down. I didn't do anything. It wasn't me. He started shrieking, pointing at me, voice cracking into something wild and unhinged. This little brat is lying. He's not a normal kid. He's a demon. Liu Ruyan exploded. Shut your mouth. She stormed over and slapped him hard across the face. Are you insane? He's 2 years old. What is wrong with you? I lay there in Grandpa's arms, watching those two tear each other apart, and felt a rush of cold satisfaction. This show just keeps getting better. That birthday blow-up was the final straw. Lunatic, abuser, the father cursed by his own kid. Those labels stuck to him like they were glued on. He couldn't show his face anywhere in the Liu family, or the entire social scene. Liu Ruyan avoided him like the plague, locking herself in her room the second she got home. She'd rather deal with actual ghosts than look at her one true love. Cut off from everyone, Yilong was visibly falling apart. He stopped coming near me, but every time he looked my way, his eyes were full of poison and dread. He started in with the quiet warfare, making loud noises when I was sleeping, accidentally knocking over my paint tray when I was drawing, and when no one else was around, fixing me with this icy, dead-eyed stare. I took it all without a word, because I knew he was building towards something. And so was I. I was waiting for the one move that would bury him for good. That move? A watch, hidden at the very bottom of Liu Ruyan's jewelry box. She'd given it to Yilong after I was born, engraved with both their initials, a symbol of their love. I timed it perfectly, waited for Liu Ruyan to leave for her spa day, then snuck into her closet. I dug out that little velvet box, no hesitation, and slammed it into the floor with everything I had.